Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm going to be doing the eyeshadow tag again, I know, but this time I found different tags. And I was recently watching Jen Love, which used to be Jen Love Reviews. I think she still goes by Jen Love though. Anyhow, I was watching her channel and she did this new tag thing and she had different tags and I was like, oh my god, there's more tags. So the ones that she got were actually from Samantha March and Ali Glines. Yeah, I think it's Ali Glines is her name. I'll tag both of them in this as well. But yeah, hers ones were different. So I was like, oh, but because we are moving and I've put all my palettes into storage, I'm just going to be sticking pictures up here of what they are because I don't have them to hand right now. Well, I have one palette, but that's it. But before we get into all that, kindly hit that like and subscribe button or dislike button, depending on your preference. It's all good by me. I don't mind. I just like that you're here. So let's get into it. So the first one is favourite all-time palette. So mine would probably be my Charlotte Tilbury because I just find it a really, really good palette. I find the colour story very versatile and the pigmentation is amazing in it. So I think like for a product that is £60, yes, it is pricey, but you are getting incredible pigmentation. It will probably last you a lifetime if you're not a makeup artist, because it'll, you know, you'll fly through it then. But if you are just a regular consumer, I think it would last you a very, very long time, and I think it's definitely value for money. That being said, that's why it's one of my favourites. I just love the packaging as well. I think the whole unit of like the packaging, the colours, I just find the whole thing is just so glamorous. And I know Charlotte Tilbury is all about like Hollywood glam. And do you know what? I actually found out where she got her inspiration. And I don't even know, maybe she did or maybe she didn't. But I was looking through an Instagram page. I think it's called Vintage Beauty or something, but there was actually an old Revlon compact from like the 30s or 40s or something, and I was like, that's where Charlotte Tilbury had to get all her inspiration from for the packaging design, because it was, if I can find it I will link it, because it was just like, oh my god, that's the same, like it just looked so similar. I was like, it was all the old Hollywood vibes of the era, so it was totally up my street, and that's why I love that palette. New favourite. My new favourite eyeshadow palette is the Huda Beauty Obsession. So I have the emerald and I have the amethyst. This is the emerald one and I'm wearing today. I absolutely love it. If you can see there, like all the colours. Yeah, my eyes are green anyhow, so I know it's clashy, but we're doing this for St. Patrick's. So, you know, love Villa Park, the Gochdini. Yeah, so I just find them, like they're £25 retail. I got them for £7 or £9, I can't remember, in TK Maxx. Either way, it was like such a huge bargain, but it was definitely worth it. They're definitely my new favourites. I love them. Makeup palette that I keep for the memories is my MAC Snow Globe. I love this. It is so many good memories for me. You know, me buying makeup for my sister, for me traipsing around Dublin trying to find all the baits. I just loved all that. It reminds me of a good time in my life, and I really like it. And that I wish that I could share it with my sister as well. That's kind of special. Oh, and I hit the table in the process. Underrated palette. I didn't know what to put in for this because I don't buy palettes because of the hype. I buy them, one, if I can afford them, but the one palette I do want is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill one. I do really want that one. I have never actually got around to buying it because when I did decide I wanted to buy it, it turns out that I was only missing one colour, which I got from MAC because I used to work there, and I was just like, well, if I could just get this colour and put it into my palette, then I don't really need to buy any more palettes, you know. So I didn't buy that one. I guess for me it could be underrated. I don't know. Like, I don't buy them because I buy them because I've read reviews on them, or I've known friends in the industry that have used them and they've given me good reviews on any palette that I've got. So yeah, I don't have anything that's underrated that I'm like so superly duperly in love with. Maybe the Obsessions palettes actually, because I didn't hear much about them when I first got them, or even before I got them. I just knew that they were Huda Beauty and she was doing all these little mini like £9 collections. Maybe I'd say them. Not a fave, but not getting rid of. Probably my Kiko Milan 6-pan. I don't know why I keep keeping it. I barely ever use it. The packaging of it irritates me. Don't know why. I just can't seem to bring myself to throw it out. I think it's because there's about 3 colours in it that are really good and the other 3 are absolute crap. Maybe that's why, I don't know, I just can't bring myself to throw it out. And I don't really have any particular memory from it either. It's just, I can't throw it out. Favourite collab. My favourite collab would be the DC X Revolution Batman Part 1. I love this collection. I have pretty much all of it actually, apart from the Catwoman bit because I'm not interested in her. But I love it. I love the kind of the bronzer blush highlight bit with the, I think you get like 16 eyeshadows, and then you get like 4 blushes and 4 bronzers. It goes from light to dark. Beautiful palette. I love the way it opens out. You get a mirror one side and then you've got like just kind of cool package on the other. I just love the whole aesthetic with that. I love the boxes that it came in. Everything just looks so good. Everything's just right up my street, so I absolutely love it. Not so fond of the DC collection Part 2. It's just really tacky. Like I like that they have it in a tin boxes, but the colour stories are terrible. I was like, what are you thinking? Batman is dark. Batman's not like all these crazy colours. Like, do you watch it? If you've seen the comics, I have shitloads of them upstairs. Like, no. It was just too much. It was just, ugh. And it was all pink. Batman is as far from pink as you're ever going to get. He's the most... No. Just no. Just no. If you're an OG Batman fan, it's a no. It's a very strong no. Like, it's so strong of a no. It was really annoying because they could have made it so good. But they didn't. But anyway. 2021 favourites. My 2021 favourite is the Colourpop X Hocus Pocus. I thought that collection was absolutely class. I loved the colour story of the palette, which I think was the relaunch of the original one from the year before. I just loved everything about it. Just everything. It was beautiful. Didn't expect to love. The palette I didn't expect to love. I don't really have a palette that I didn't expect to love because I expect to love all of them in some sort of a way. Otherwise, there's no point in me wasting money on them. I don't just collect them for the sake of it. I have them because they're useful. They have colours that I can use on potential clients. You know, I have to kind of think that way. Otherwise, if I'm just going to collect them for the sake of collecting them, well, then I'm potentially going to be wasting a lot of money. And it's money I don't have right now because, you know, YouTube is my job, which I'm trying to make a go of it, you know, so I just can't really justify it. You have to think of these things in their uses. Now, a palette that sparks joy to me. The palette that sparks joy is my Chocolate Gold by Too Faced, rather. I absolutely love this palette. I just love the packaging, you know, it's chocolate, it's dripping, it's just luxury. I love all the colours in it. There's 4 mattes, I think, in it. Yeah, 2 brownie ones, a black one and the cream, and then everything else is just glitter. But it's just like fabulous glitter. It's just, I got it at Christmas time there a couple of years ago, and it's just a favourite for me now. I absolutely love it. Newest palette in my collection. Newest palette would be my Marilyn Monroe X Revolution Pro. Yeah, Marilyn Monroe X Revolution Pro, something like that. That is the newest one I have. I got it there at Christmas. Absolutely love it. Beautiful packaging. Haven't really used the colours yet, to be fair. I don't know whether they're pigmented up. I have swatched them. They do look really good. Other than that, I don't really know much about the palettes. You know, I just got it because it was Marilyn and it just looks really nice. First palette used in 2022. I am really boring. My first palette used this year was my Revolution ones that I'm trying to hit pan on and get rid of. I am doing a project pan, but I actually haven't videoed it because I'm tidying up, cleaning out all the other stuff. So I'm trying to figure out what is actually going to be in my rolling hit pan for the year. But these are definitely in it. And they were the first ones that I used when I started, you know, filming again in 2022. So yeah, not very exciting there. But a cool video nonetheless. I like these tags. They're interesting and I like seeing what other people, you know, say about their palettes and what their memories are with their stuff. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. That was a very short video, but you know I like doing these short videos because they don't take too much time to edit. So yeah, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys, and I'd love to see and hear from you again. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye. Love y'all.